guys, welcome back. In this lesson, I want to talk about password reset questions. We've all been there. You go to log into a site and, oh no, your password's wrong. And you can't remember what that password is. And that's where the password reset questions come in. And so you go in, when you create an account, you usually set up those password reset questions. And oftentimes, they're things like your mother's maiden name, where were you born, things like that. What was your dog's first name? What was your, the first car you ever had? So those are all really great ways of kind of authenticating you. But what I will tell you is that a lot of those things are very public information. As an attacker, and I've done this before in any corporate hacks or any open source intelligence gathering that I'll do, one of the best ways to figure out the answers to those questions is by just doing a little Googling on a person. Usually I can find out person's maiden name or mother's maiden name. I can find out grandparents' names and siblings' names. I can find out where you've lived in the past, because again, most of this stuff is public record. The other thing I can do is go to a site that does ancestry, like something like ancestry.com, and try and sign up as you and find out all the people in your family tree. And now I've got first and last names of all those people. So if you've used any of those questions where you've answered your mother's maiden name, it's very easy for an attacker to find that information and try and use the password reset to gain access to your account. So a strategy for that would be pick something that is not pick a question that is not a publicly accessible piece of information. A lot of things are like, what's your favorite food? And that's not something that I can go out on the internet and Google, unless you put it out there on social media, whatnot. But things that are not publicly available information, those are the questions you want to choose. And the other strategy is, nothing says that you have to tell the truth on any of these questions. You can lie on them, right? So if you pick your mother's maiden name, put in your best friend's last name, and know that every time you ask that question, every time that question is asked of you, it's not really your mother's maiden name, it's your best friend's last name, right? So now, as an attacker, I'm totally confused because I'm putting in your mother's maiden name and it's not working, right? So if you can't find a question that is not necessarily public information, lie. Lie on the question and make sure you remember what that lie is. If you're using a password database, sometimes it's nice to be able to put those the answers to those questions in the record for that database. A lot of those password databases will allow you to store username and password and then notes, and you can put the answers to your password reset questions there. In conclusion, password reset questions, a lot of times as an attacker, I can find out the answers to your password reset questions by looking at publicly available information. So you want to make sure to choose one that isn't publicly available, or lie on the question. With that, I'll see you in the next lesson.